Hello my peaches, what's up? I am Pratha and welcome to today's video. I too was curious about these and the packaging looked so beautiful, so cute, and I am going to talk about the women's collection from Easy Perfumes. I don't know how to say it. Can't say. Can be easy as well because it's easy. So I'm going to talk about the 4 variants that I have here with me. So let's quickly jump into this video. You guys have been requesting for this brand quite a lot, and I'm always up for some Indian brands and finding something beautiful among the Indian perfumes. Let's start with the first one, which is Flow. Now, one disappointing thing about these perfumes is that everything else is intact. All the other 3 variants that I have are intact, but Flow is completely empty. There is absolutely nothing inside it. This is so disappointing. The packaging is not up to the mark, and that's kind of bothering me. Should have been, packed in a better way. So it completely leaked. Thank God I tested it out in time, and I have my notes ready with me so that I can give you an idea what this fragrance is actually like. Flow has top notes of peach, wormwood, freesia, middle notes of rose, sandalwood, and iris, base notes of musk, vanilla, and amber. It is a simple, musky, woody, powdery rose fragrance. There is not much of that oomph factor to it. Almost every brand has a fragrance like this which is rose dominant, but this is quite modern rose. I have to say that it's not that sweet, it's not juicy, it's not like rose water, like a sandalwoody powdery rose fragrance. So it's definitely modern. It's definitely like a nice take on a rose fragrance for sure, and if you are a rose fragrance lover, you will definitely enjoy this. But it's not like wowing me right now because I don't like rose in the first place. Second thing, I don't like floral fragrances, and even after having that sandalwood, the rose in it is quite dominant and it comes off as a generic rose fragrance to me. No matter how much I try explaining the complexity of the notes that it has, I just feel that it's a very generic rose kind of fragrance, which is not really impressing me at this point, because almost every Indian brand has a rose fragrance like this, like somewhat different but somewhere on the same lines, I have to say. Moving on to the next fragrance, which is it has the top notes of grapefruit, rosemary, and cardamom, middle notes of ylang ylang, tuberose, and base notes of suede, Virginia cedar, and leather vetiver. As I was saying, all the other fragrances have the juice intact in them very much. So just one bottle leaked and it should have been packed carefully. That's what I feel about it. Now, in reference to the notes that I just read out to you, Av is a very manly fragrance for me. It's a very man-leaning fragrance for sure. It smells unisex. It's green, soft, spicy, and leathery. It sits into an aquatic, which kind of turns slightly citrusy and very soft spicy. I genuinely do not see a womanly thing in it, and for that fact, I do not even see as a unisex fragrance. I just have to say that it's a man's fragrance through and through, and just want to bring it to your notice that this is a woman's collection. It's not like I have picked up some unisex fragrances or something like that. It's very much clearly written woman here, and I've ordered these from Amazon. If you are curious to buy these fragrances, I will leave a link for you down below. And this, I just feel that this is just not for a woman. If you like those feminine fragrances, if you like a man's fragrance enough, then you can definitely look into it, because there are people who like wearing men's colognes. So in that case, you might like putting this one on, but I don't see any point of this fragrance being in a woman's fragrance collection. This should have been, I don't know, in a man's fragrance collection for me. This one is like a total pass for me. The next fragrance that we have is Vibe. The top notes are grapefruit, bergamot, citron, lemon. Middle notes are fig, nectar, jasmine, pink pepper. Base notes are fig tree, cedar, and benzoin. Oh my god, zesty in your face. The citrus in this is so much and so strongly reminding me of CK Into You for Her. I have never been able to find that kind of zesty citrus like this super fresh citrus in any other fragrance so far, but I think this definitely has it, and I'm kind of really liking vibe. It is not exactly same as CK Into You for Her, because CK has this kind of slight vanilla and gel like feel to it, which is kind of missing in here. This rather sits into a slight woodiness in the base, but otherwise I'm really liking it. This is one fragrance that is more like killing the heat with its zesty fresh citrusiness, like on a hot day feeling super energized putting this on. And this can be such a great gym or office fragrance for sure, because even CK Into You comes off as a very classy woman's gym fragrance or a workout fragrance for me, or just a casual fresh fragrance. So yeah, that is what we are getting with vibe. And moving on to the last one, which is Joy. Joy has the top notes of jasmine, middle notes of tuberose, and base notes of rangoon, creeper, musk, and vanilla. I don't have much to say about Joy. It is a combination of jasmine and tuberose. It's just a fresh, sweet floral fragrance, which is, these two florals combining and making it super fresh. It is a typical sweet, musky floral fragrance, and I don't find it to be outstanding or blowing my mind. Like, if it had something like a little bit more to it, I think then I would have liked it. But it's a very simple floral fragrance. There is no soapiness or clean vibe or shampooiness, nothing like that to it. Like, generally jasmine fragrances brings in that soapiness to them, which kind of makes them interesting. But this is very simple, very sweet jasmine and tuberose fragrance. So there's absolutely nothing outstanding or impressive about this fragrance. I think just another fragrance that we can find in All Good Scents or any other Indian brand jasmine fragrance, which is not hard to find and is quite generic. Now let's talk about the quality of these. I have to say that for the price, this kind of quality must have been there, because they are not very affordable kind of fragrances. The 30 mls are around 700-800 rupees, and the 75 mls are around, I think, 1300 or 1400 rupees, if I'm not wrong. And the kind of quality that you're getting is actually good. The quality is more like what we get from Skin Titan perfumes, or Masic from Malvika Satlani has. So that kind of quality we are getting in here, which is good, which is not synthetic, which is kind of a decent quality, because these will not come off as super alcoholic or super synthetic at all. So I like the quality on these. Looking at the prices, and the longevity is also quite good. They can last you for an entire day. They are pretty good at lasting long, but what's disappointing is that I am not impressed with the kind of fragrances that these are. These are like super generic fragrances, in my opinion. I am not impressed with them. Except Vibe, I cannot suggest you to pick up any of these. And Vibe, even in the case if you don't have a zesty citrusy fragrance in your collection, and these summers you're looking for something which can uplift your mood and uplift your spirits, then Vibe is definitely something to go for. Other than that, among all these four fragrances, I am not liking anything at all. All these fragrances and this women's collection line is kind of a pass for me. If you have CK Into You for Her, then you don't need this. Or if you have any other super zesty, fresh, lemony kind of fragrance, even then you don't need this. You will only go for this if either you cannot find CK Into You for Her now, or if you do not have a super citrusy fragrance and you like that kind of fragrances, only then I would say you look in the direction of vibe. Otherwise, this entire collection can be a total pass for you, because it's not something unique, it's not bringing in something new in the market. It's just like existing fragrances repackaged in cute bottles. You will buy them in two cases. One is the packaging, that can be a sole reason for owning them, because the bottles are really, really cute. Second reason can be, if you're not a collector, you don't have too much of a perfume collection, and you're just starting off and you want some freshies in your collection which kind of smells good and are good quality. In that case, you will look in the direction of easy perfumes. I'm saying both because I don't know how to say them. I think brands should do this, that whenever they are planning a commercial or just posting a commercial online or on different social media platforms, they should always take the names of their brands so that we know that how to pronounce them. So that should be done, and those are my thoughts on easy perfumes. I'm feeling more comfortable with easy because I don't know, I just feel that the concept is making smelling good easy for you. I don't know, maybe. So I can be wrong. So yeah, those are my thoughts on easy perfumes. Let me know in the comment section below what you liked about this video, whether you found this helpful or not, and what other perfume reviews you would like to see from me. If you're still here watching me and liking me, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below. Keep looking beautiful, keep smelling good, and have a great day all. Bye bye. Mwah.